Late at night, in the heart of Lagos, I felt something cold and scary touch my arm. I looked around, but no one was there. My name is Tunde, and this is my story. It all started with a white noises outside my window. I thought it was just a wind or maybe a cat, but then I heard whispering like someone was calling my name. Tunde, Tunde. One day, an old man stopped me on the street. He had deep lines on his face and eyes that looked tired. Beware of the night, he said. Dark desires are coming for you. That night, I saw a shadow moving in my room. It wasn't mine. I tried to turn on the light, but it didn't work. The shadow came closer, and I felt a cold breeze on my neck. I told my friend about the shadow. She didn't believe me, but she agreed to help. We found an old room in my house, hidden behind a bookshelf. The room was dusty and filled with old things. In the secret room, we found an old book. It was full of strange symbols and scary stories about the dark desire and live in the night. Ada said we should leave, but I wanted to know more. I read the book every night. One story talked about a ritual that could make a hard desire go away. It said to draw a circle on the floor and light candles. I decided to try it. That night, I did the ritual. I drew the circle and light candles, but something went wrong. The candle blew out, and the shadow came back. It whispered my name again, louder this time. Ada came to my house and saw the shadow. She was scared but brave. She grabbed a mirror and held it upon the shadow. The shadow screamed and disappeared. We were safe for now. The next day, I moved out of the house. I still hear whispers sometimes, but I know Ada is with me. We promise to never talk about the dark side again. Lagos is a city full of stories. Some are better left untold. Even after moving to a new place, the whispers followed me. At night, when I closed my eye, I could hear faint echoes of the shadow's voice. Tunde, Tunde, it haunted my dreams. I couldn't shake off the feeling that something lingered from the night. Ada and I searched for answers in an old library and talked to elders in the village. They told us stories of ancient spirits and warned us to be cautious. One day, we encountered an old woman who claimed to know about the dark desire. She told us a chilling story of a curse that had befallen a family long ago in Lagos. They had summoned dark spirits in their quest for power and wealth. With our newfound knowledge, Ada and I go deeper into the history of my old house. We discovered that it was built on land with dark history, where rituals were performed centuries ago. The spirits of those who suffer still roam there, seeking release. Determined to put an end to the haunting, Ada and I returned to my old house. We gathered the courage to perform a cleansing ritual, following the guidance of the wise elders. As we light candles and chanted ancient words, the atmosphere grew heavy with anticipation. The ritual worked. A sense of peace washed over us as the whispers faded into the night. The dark desire that had plagued me were finally banished. Ada and I embraced gracefully for each other's courage and friendship. Life in Lagos resumed its bustling rhythm, but I carried the lessons learned from my encounters with the dark desire. I no longer feared the night, but respected its mystery. Ada and I continued our adventures, knowing that we had faced something beyond our understanding and emerged stronger. Looking back, I realized how close I had come to losing myself to fear the darkness. The experience taught me to trust in the power of friendship and the resilience of the human spirit. Lagos has secrets, both beautiful and terrifying, waiting to be discovered by those brave enough to seek them. As the time passed, the story of dark desire in Lagos became a cautionary story among the locals. It reminded everyone to tread carefully in the shadows and to respect the ancient spirit that still whisper through the streets. Despite the passage of time and the apparent resolution of the haunting, traces of unease lingered in my new home. Small things would happen, a flicker of movement in the corner of my eyes, a door closing on its own. Each incident reminded me that the dark desire may not be fully gone. Ada noticed my unease and suggested seeking further help. We consulted with a spiritual elder known for his wisdom in dealing with supernatural matters. He performed rituals to cleanse both my spirit and the space around me, offering prayers for protection against lingering malevolent forces. After the elders' rituals, a sense of calm settled over me. The strange occurrences diminished, and I began to feel more at ease in my surroundings. Ada stayed close, offering support and ensuring I wasn't alone during the night. With time, I regained my confidence and ventured out into the vibrant streets of Lagos once more. The city welcomed me back with its lively markets, bustling traffic, and warm smile. I embraced each day with renewed energy, grateful for the lesson learned from my OD. Reflecting on my journey, I realized that confronting the unknown required courage and humility. I learned to respect the boundary between the seen and the unseen, acknowledge that some mysteries are beyond human comprehension. I decided to share my own experience with others, not as a story of fear, but as a testament to resilience and the power of friendship. I hope my story will inspire others to face their own fears with courage and seek help when needed. As I recounted my story, I felt a sense of closure. By sharing my experience, I released the last vestige of fear that had clung to me. The dark desire in Lagos had left an indelible mark on my life, but they had also taught me valuable lessons about strength and perseverance. Now, with the past behind me, I look forward to a new adventure and possibilities. Ada and I continue to explore Lagos, discover its rich culture, vibrant outskirts, and resilient spirits. Together, we embrace each day as a gift, cherishing the bond forged through adversity. I felt immense gratitude for Ada, whose unwavering support had guided me through the darkest moments. Her friendship was a beacon of light that had illuminated my path, reminding me that I was never alone in my journey. With time, I learned to embrace the night once again, no longer haunted by whispers or shadows. I found solace in the quiet moments when Lagos settled into its nocturnal rhythm. The city held secrets, but now there were stories to be shared rather than fears to be endured. As I moved forward, I rediscovered the joy of simple pleasures. A walk along bustling streets of Marina, the aroma of street food wafting through the air, the laughter of children playing in the neighborhood house. Lagos welcomed me back into its embrace, offering new beginnings and endless possibilities. My experience with the dark desire had left me with a sense of purpose. I became involved in a community project, helping to preserve Lagos' rich cultural heritage and promote unity among the diverse inhabitants. Each day brought new challenges, but I faced them with a newfound resilience. The journey of healing and growth continued. I sought out mentors who shared their wisdoms, attended spiritual gatherings that nourished my soul, and immersed myself in activities that brought me joy. Ada remained by my side, a constant source of strength and inspiration. As I reflected on my journey, I realized that the legacy of resilience extended beyond my own experience. Lagos itself is a testament of resilience, a city that had weathered storms, both literal and metaphorical, and emerged stronger each time. I felt privileged to call it my home. I shared my story with younger generation, not to frighten them, but to impart lessons learned. I encourage them to embrace curiosity tempered with caution, to cherish friendship that stood the test of time, and to find courage in moments of uncertainty. Gratitude filled my heart as I look back on the twists and turns to my journey. Gratitude for adults' unwavering support, for the elders who have shared their wisdom, for the vibrant tapestry of Lagos that has shaped my identity. Each day was a gift to be cherished. With optimism and hope, I look to the future. The scars of past had faded, leaving behind a resonance and fortified my spirit. I knew that challenges would come, but I faced them with a steadfast determination to live fully and authentically. Years later, as I walked through the bustling streets of Lagos, I remember the darkness that once threatened to engulf me, but it was now a distant memory, overshadowed by the light that had guided me through the darkest hour. Lagos had taught me resilience, courage, and the power of community. Years passed, and life in Lagos continued with its usual hustle and bustle. I had settled into a routine of work and occasional adventure with Ada, reminiscing about our past encounters with the supernatural. But one evening, as I walked along the shore of Bar Beach, a sense of unease crept over me. Without warning, whispers began to fill the air around me, faint at first but growing louder with each step. Tunde, Tunde. The familiar chill ran down my spine, and I knew that the darkness had returned, seeking something unresolved. Determined to comfort the lingering presence once and for all, I sought out spiritual elder who helped us before. His wrinkled face softened with concern as I recounted the strange occurrences. The spirits are restless, he murmured. There is unfinished business. Together with Ada and the Elder, we delve deeper into the mystery surrounding my past encounter. We uncover forgotten ritual and ancient prophecy that hinted at a greater darkness lurking beneath Lagos' surface. The city has secrets darker than we have ever imagined. As the whispers grow louder and shadows dance in the periphery of my vision, fear threatened to consume me once more. Yet, with Ada's unwavering support and the Elder's guidance, I found courage within myself to face the unknown. Under the Elder's direction, we performed a ritual of renewal, weaving together prayers and offerings to appease the restless spirits. The night sky seemed to hold its breath as we chanted ancient verses, invoking protection and seeking forgiveness for the past trespasses. In the heart of the ritual, a shadow figure emerged from the depth of the night. Its eyes glittered with malice, but we stood firm, refusing to cower in his presence. With a final incantation, the elder banished the darkness, and peace descended once more upon Lagos. As dawn broke over the horizon, a sense of relief washed over me. The dark desires have retreated once more, their hold loosened by our collective strength and resolve. Lagos remains a city of contrasts, where shadows whisper of ancient secrets and resilience echo through its streets. Together with Ada and the community that relied around us, we celebrated our victory over the unseen forces. The bonds forged in adversity grow stronger, a testament to the power of unity in the face of the darkness. As I stood overlooking the bustling city of Lagos, I reflected on the journey that had led me here. The dark desire had tested my courage and resolve, but had also taught me the invaluable lesson about perseverance and the interconnectedness of our world. And so, the saga of dark design in Lagos continued, wavering a tapestry of resilience, courage, and the enduring spirit of city that thrive among shadows and lights.